Hello lords and ladies, a quick disclaimer before the video starts. I didn't properly audio check this game before I started recording and playing it, and because of that, my voice is a bit quieter than I would like it to be. I did subtitle it for this purpose, so I do apologise and hopefully it's not too distracting. Hello lords and ladies, it is Sir Gwaine Evermere here. I've been wanting to play this game for quite a while, ever since I found out there was an actual King Arthur game, because very rarely is there actually a King Arthur game that I actually like. I say that for knowing I haven't actually played this game yet, but by the concept alone, I can tell I'm already gonna like this game. The idea of, or if you haven't seen this game before, is that Mordred has been brought back to life to slay an evil, corrupted version of King Arthur, which is just such a cool concept. Now, I've had to test, obviously, I know it says continue there. I haven't played this game yet. The only reason why it says continue is to make sure I can actually run my recording software, VTuber, as well as the game. So I had to quickly test in-game if it works. So I've seen like the cutscene and everything. But I will still go over it and all that. So, that being said, we can start. Now, I am very bad at these type of intelligence games. We have to like be very strategic about how you play. I'm much more of a Soulsborne kind of player where I like just being in the thick of things. So I'm going to have to do story, and you can make fun of me if you want. That's fine. I am terrible at these type of games, so go right ahead.
You must take up your arms again. This is all very confusing.
I did skip this cutscene originally.
Focus.
I only saw that beginning part.
Breathe.
But okay. Dark fantasy,
It will
I'm
all
guessing.
become clear soon. You were fighting in the last great battle for Britannia,
Camelon, yeah.
when King Arthur's adversaries marched against the once and future king.
The Saxons.
You have committed dreadful acts to fulfill your destiny.
Fun, alright.
Do you remember the earth trembling?
Okay.
Can you recall the gathering of terrible armies?
Oh, okay. Oh, is that
You
Morgana?
saw Camelot burning and watched the power of magic tearing apart the world at its seams.
What?
You led knights and monsters into a
I'm gonna
deadly
talk about that.
storm of fury and blood. You destroyed the
Not
ladies
Morgana,
of
at
the
least I don't
sea
think.
and the lords of the winter.
Oh, okay. King Arthur, yep, King Arthur and Mordred. Oh, Mordred
You
got disarmed.
have killed
What?
King Arthur, and with his dying breath, he struck
Oh,
you
they
down.
inversed it,
You
okay.
both died,
Okay.
and yet
I'll talk about that in
you
a second.
both live. You have unleashed something that cannot be stopped. The tide of madness and pain will swallow us all. I have brought you back to end this nightmare, Sir Mordred. I want you to go on a nightly quest. I want you to finish what you have begun. Kill King Arthur, or whatever he has become,
Ooh, okay.
after I took his dying vessel to Avalon.
Wait, is this the Lady of the Lake? Oh, okay.
Sir Mordred, living and...
So I can pause. Okay. Let's break some of that down, shall we? They inverse the King Arthur and Mordred. So if you aren't familiar with Arthurian legend, Mordred is meant to impale Arthur with the spear. Mordred is the one meant to be impaled by Arthur's spear, where after he disarmed Arthur in combat. So they've kind of inversed this, so Mordred was the one stabbing Arthur. Okay, I really want to talk about this. Mordred was using magic. This has been one of my biggest gripes with Arthurian legend, as much as I love it. Why doesn't Mordred know magic? Surely Morgana should have taught him? Like, you want the best advantage you have against Arthur. Surely teaching your son magic would be the best possible idea, and I love it. Okay, so he has magic in this. Amazing. So that is the Lady of the Lake then. I see the name there. Yes, that is the Lady of the Lake. Okay. I also noticed the fact that Mordred has a big beard. I'm guessing that's very, like, Viking inspired, which makes sense for Mordred. He looks a lot older than he should. Arthur also looked a lot older. Arthur looked like maybe he's in his 50s. Mordred looked like maybe he's in his, like, 20s to 30s, when Mordred's described as being, like, 16 to 18. You know, a young man is what it's usually described. So, no, but nothing too big so far. Okay, we can actually get into the game now.
Breathing again.
Can I interact with this? I can! This is the legendary island of Avalon, far, far beyond the realm of Britannia, surrounded by the endless sea of the other world. Avalon is a realm with the most powerful sorcerers who have ever lived. Names but Britannia, she is revered as the Lady of the Lake. She was born under the cold waves of the ascended rain of this magical island. She spins the fate of mortal kings and queens. Speaks the language of the lakes and ancient forests. She rules this land. Meant to be a haven for the fallen heroes. Okay, yeah, that's pretty spot on. To be fair, granted, the lore behind Lady of the Lake often changes. Sometimes she's just a normal sorceress who was like drowned, and then she came like a spirit. There's a lot of interpretations of Arthurian legend, as I'm sure you're all aware. Okay, so I have to say, oh, I can zoom in. Okay, cool. I really like this Mordred design. Obviously, it's not historically accurate, not even close. But I do kind of like the spikes. I do like that. That's something I notice a lot of people doing with Mordred. It's very nice. It's very over the top. It's probably my only real complaint. It's not very realistic, but it does look cool. That's also a very big one-handed sword. It's obviously very over... I can tell this game is going very heavy, like heavy dark fantasy, which is obviously fun. They're allowed to do that. Okay, yeah, I quite like it. Okay, so he's a sword and shield boy. Okay. Let's go through here.
Wait! Who the hell are you?
I'm here to teach you some manners, lad.
Ooh, that's a very deep... Okay, that's a very deep voice for Mordred. Attack. Okay. I got this.
Damn, that felt good. But where am I?
I thought that dying can change a man, but I might be wrong.
Hey, who's there? I can hear you. Let me out.
So he sounds like... So I'm going to guess he's like 20 to 30. I'm also noticing they're probably going for the more, like, evil Mordred, where he's, like, fully rage-filled compared to a lot of other versions of Mordred, which is fine, obviously. They're allowed to do that. I want to make it very clear, also, just real quick. In my accuracy videos, I know I'll give a lot of characters a lot of, you know, hate because of the fact they change this about a character. I don't dislike Mordred when he's evil. But yeah, I don't hate when they make Mordred evil. I just think there's a lot of cooler ways to write Mordred, but in there, it's what you need from a character.
Open the door, whoever you are!
Well, well, well. Sir Kay, King Arthur's seneschal, in a dungeon rotting away, a hero's reward. An honest and capable man, but a bit dull, like an untended blade.
Sir Mordred, the Scourge of Britannia is back.
He
Avalon
looks
is not a place for your
very good
kind.
because, well, Arthur looks like he's in like 50s to 60s. Arthur has grey hair in this. So he is meant to be Arthur's older foster brother. He looks very good for his age. Not to be the cage when just oh my god, okay, so I can be savage as hell as Mordred. Alright, okay.
Are you real? Or just a ghost? Tell me, Mordred, do you remember killing me?
Oh my god. Okay. Mordred's just a savage, alright.
Help me escape, traitor. Some of us are still waging a war. I fought and have been betrayed. You are familiar with betrayal, aren't you? And what is yours? Your bloodlust? Your savagery?
I mean, if we're talking about actual Mordred, it'd probably be his, like, emotional attachments, funnily enough. Okay, let's check out Sir Kay then.
Finally. I feel more useful now.
You think a sword makes you less useless?
We must get out of here. Go to the door and let me handle this.
Fuck, Mordred is just hilarious in there. Okay, I'm really liking Mordred in this. Let's have a look at Sir Kay. Hold on, can I switch to Sir Kay? No, I can't. Let's try to have a look at his armor. Okay, his armor's a lot more historically accurate compared to Mordred. Obviously, it's not entirely historically accurate. But yeah, I like Sir Kay. He's obviously meant to be like a basic knight. That's the vibe I'm getting from it, but it's good. I like it. Okay, let's keep going.
What master do these soldiers serve, anyway?
That would be Sir Tywelin.
Lead me to him. I want to explain him that this is my castle now.
Why would he put away Sir Kay? I want to quickly say, I'm not versed in every Knight of the Round Table, but... Wait.
So, you are back as well, traitor. You probably don't remember me.
Is this Camelot? I thought I said we were in Avalon. Okay. I'm sure they'll explain it to me. My god, Mordred is a savage.
Let me rephrase it, traitor. Camelot is a sacred place, reserved for the once and future king. That is the law. But I spit on the laws of the Lady of the Lake.
Don't think she'll appreciate that too much. She's known to be quite a petty woman.
I'm not afraid of her. Lost ones can't perish. This is our curse and blessing.
As a knight, you should know that's a very flawed way of looking at things. Trust me, there are so much things that are worse than just dying. There we are. Sorted. So that's the round table. So this is Camelot and that's the round table. Alright.
The battle is over, and you must make a choice, Mordred. This is merely the first in a chain of similar decisions that will eventually determine what kind of leader you will be. Tell me,
Okay,
what
well,
will happen to Camelot?
I think this version of Mordred would choose this one. But because I'm controlling Mordred, I'm choosing the Goody Two-Shoes one. Morality charts. Oh, that's a cool idea. Having religion be one. Okay, that's a cool idea. I like that. So you got the Tyrant side, gives you the Red Knight, the Black Knight, Sir Dagonet, Sir Damith, Sir Lucan, or Sir Geralt. Old Faith Rituals, Morgana Le Fay, Sir Bedivere. So where's Merlin? Sir Lancelot, that's cool. The what? Hold on. How does that work? Isn't... I swear the White Knight is Lancelot. Like, pretending... No? Maybe it's a different White Knight that I don't know of. So, Galahad... Right, well, I'm definitely going to do up this path, because I can get Lancelot, which is cool. Question is, do I want Morgan Le Fay and Sir Bedivere, or do I want the White Knight and Sir Galahad? So why isn't Merlin on this side, then, if Morgana's there? Okay, I'm going to guess they split up Morgana and Morgause. Future me here, I actually discovered that they are two separate characters due to the fact that when I exited the game, I actually saw that I got a trading card for Morgause in the actual Steam trading card inventory. So I do actually know that they split up the characters now. Because always in everything, it's always Merlin is on this side and Morgana's on the... Although I suppose it would make more sense for Merlin to be on this side as well, actually. Like, but have like Morgana be down here and Merlin up here. So I'm assuming this is like the morally grey interpretation of Morgana. Okay. Gotcha. But
Take a look
I
at
do
this.
see loot.
More trinkets.
Some would call that grave robbing. And they would be
Well,
right.
if it isn't good Sir Balin.
Ah.
Come on then, fellows. Let's play.
Yes, this is the recruitable hero they mentioned. So I don't actually know much about Balan. Is this Balan? Balan? I should. He literally said it not 4 seconds ago. But I should really know much more about this character here. Also, very nice armor. But again, it's just there's so many knights. I'm not going to remember all of them. Oh my god. That's going to get annoying, isn't it? Yep, that's going to get really annoying really quickly. Ooh. That's something I'm going to have to keep in mind for future then.
Repent, sinners!
Who's this? Lady Drian. Lady Drian. That name's really familiar, but I don't know who it is. That name's like it's ignited something in my head, but I can't figure out who. That's gonna annoy me.
Ah, Sir Mordred. You really don't have to thank me. I'm Lady Dindrain, the Lord's chosen, seeker of the Holy Grail.
Yeah.
Aren't you helpful? I wish I had thought of that earlier. Do I know them? Yes, you can say so. Percival is my brother.
That's where I know her name
from.
from. That's where I know her name from. Okay, gotcha. Wait, I thought she died.
I wonder how, I wonder why. Yesterday you told me about the blue, blue sky and all that I can see.
Now what? The boss fight, or?
Now that the castle has been cleansed, we must talk about the fate of the bridge.
I am the rightful heir. This was our father's will. I'm glad to serve a righteous king.
I'm the one holding back the tide of darkness, not my brother. I have paid for this land with my blood. You saw me in battle. You know what I'm capable of. I could be useful for your cause.
Okay, realistically, you should go to Balan. The axe boy, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Because it does belong to him. I get his argument, but that doesn't automatically undo what the actual will intended.
As a knight, I will accept your decision, whatever it shall be.
I'd suggest that you consider your next step wisely.
Okay, so this one I can either make... Okay. Sorry, it does belong to Balan. Okay, this is difficult. Because, on the one hand, having more knights to the... Okay, I'm thinking about this maybe a bit more logically than maybe the game was intending me to. If I was Mordred in this situation, and I need to kill Arthur, I'd want every knight I can get my hands on, so I would probably choose the middle one. But, if I'm choosing, like... I'm going to pretend for a second the middle one doesn't exist. Because my gameplay thing is telling me to choose this one, because I want the goody two-shoes characters. But I'm assuming if I choose these... This is the consequence-free one. But if I get this one goes away. If I choose this one, he goes away. Nope, I'm going to go with my gut. I'm going to go that. I already said the bridge should belong to Balan.
You are a righteous king, and I am your humble servant.
I think one day you will regret this, Mordred.
Yeah, that's fine. Yep. So I'm assuming that means Balan's just left forever. It's not coming back, which is fine. End day. That the law is the law. That bridge does not belong to him. Just because he's saying, I'll defend it more, doesn't mean automatically he should get the bridge. That's not how that works. Morality chart. So that's pushed me up a bit. Yeah. Ideally I want this guy. Sir Lancelot. I don't know about this much about this guy, unfortunately. Future me here. I just don't know why I didn't recognize him. People that don't know, that's Guinevere's dad. For some reason, I just didn't properly correlate the two. I generally don't know why. I just saw it and I was like, that doesn't look right. I don't know who that is. So I don't know what happened there. I've still yet to decide what... I'm thinking I might go this way. This is cool, but the only reason I'd go this way is for Sir Galahad. Galahad is cool, but that Sir Bedivere and Morgana? I'll have a think about it. Okay. Right. New mission, new event. These are always fun. And of course, I hit with my first decision. Okay. Nope. Okay, I've got to do it. I've got to do it. Yep. Fire with fire.
A remote forest village, built upon ancient ruins, has gone silent. And not even the soldiers we sent out have returned. I shouldn't be surprised. There are also rumors of a terrible ancestral curse. The walls birthing eyes, and everybody succumbing to the undead plague. This case surely needs our attention.
Alright then, I guess we'll start.
Die, vile beasts! Back
Melon?
to the grave with you!
Melon. Sir Ector. I don't remember him having magic. Maybe he's like a priestess? Oh, not priestess, priest, sorry. Alright, interesting choice. Those unfamiliar with Arthurian legend, you might not know who Sir Ector is. There's only like very certain versions. Sir Ector is the versions in which Arthur is a squire instead of a peasant. And in those versions, he's a... You know how I mentioned earlier that Sir Kay is King Arthur's foster brother? Yeah, that's his dad. So, he's the one that adopted Arthur. So, the more you know. Attack. Bam. Okay. Sir Ector.
Knights of the Round Table, the Lord Almighty heard my prayers.
Yeah, see? He raised King Arthur like his own. Yeah, it's his foster son.
In the flesh, master of arcane arts, keeper of secrets.
I don't think I've actually seen a version where he's a wizard. I'm not saying it doesn't exist, because there's a whole bunch of different versions. He's not usually a wizard. He's usually just like a random person. But I mean, fair enough. I mean, I'm not like giving it like hate for it, but it's
A
very
terrible
odd.
curse was unleashed. The ignorant peasants built pigsties upon sacred ground, where heroes were laid to rest.
Because yeah, there's not really usually much on Sir Ector. He's more like a minor character at the very beginning who never gets brought up like ever again. It's usually Sir Kay that has some amount of like actual story thing. And let's go some people to walking corpses.
Indeed. I arrived with soldiers, but now I'm the last to stand against the darkness.
You're not alone any longer, join our ranks.
They fulfilled their purpose.
Ooh.
What about you lot? You're just bickering here.
Okay. I don't remember. I was gonna say I don't remember Sir Ector being this blunt, but all right. He's usually like a kind old man normally. But
Good to see you again, Father. It's been a long time since we fought side by side. Oh, son. This is not the reunion we were both hoping for. What's going on here? The less you know, the better. All I ask is that you don't judge my actions too quickly.
oh, so he's behind all of it. Gotcha. That's like the most obvious. Oh yeah, it was actually me the whole time. Okay. All right. Good stuff.
The undead herd is getting thinner. I would have failed without your help. I came to this bloody place to rally some help to our cause, to perform a ritual, but I have failed.
So you 100% are behind all this.
No, not yet.
So yeah, he's 100% behind all this. He's like the person bringing back people back to life or something. Okay.
Back so soon. The one who yanked me from the cold grave.
Okay, yeah, we know game. We know game. Character was behind it.
The fool who raised the dead to recruit an army. I was laid to rest. I still long for battle, but I refuse to fight for anyone but myself. Choose your champion for one last knightly bout.
Alright. Oh, this is cool. You get to choose. Why would it... Okay, no, Mordred.
Should stop.
Before I speak, I demand your protection, knights.
that bloody madman in your ranks, Sir Ector. I refuse to kill innocent people for some ritual.
Die, traitor. What are you staring at? You must be wondering why he called me a traitor.
A little bit.
You
Yeah, a little
are
bit.
not ready for the truth. But trust me, everything I do it for Camelot.
You haven't gone soft in Avalon, Sir Ector. That's for certain.
Okay, so I'm guessing they're giving him more like an Uther Pendragon kind of like personality. That's what I'm getting from that. 'Cause that, Jesus.
Enough of the idling.
All right.
Help! Please help! Everyone is dead. Soldiers came, desecrated the old graves, rounded up some villagers and put them... Oh God, the man who led the soldiers is... I think I'm going insane. I don't...
Yeah, game. I get
Now I'm
it.
getting even more curious. What on earth had happened here?
Game, I get it. I get it, alright. He did some messed up ritual. That brought everyone back to life. I'm getting it.
The plague is over, and the curse has been dispelled. Yet, I still owe you an explanation.
Let me guess. You tried to revive old heroes because that's... okay, yeah, it's... I mean, I'm not trying to be mean, but, like, this was really obvious. Like, his first interaction with Sir Kay and the briefing from the actual, mission made it very obvious what was going on.
I came to this place to resurrect great champions of old, to bind them to my bidding with an incantation. Avalon is besieged from all sides. It must survive, whatever it costs. My honor, or your lives, it doesn't matter. The earth demands blood to release the dead. I ordered my men to kill some villagers, but the incantation went wrong.
Right.
The ritual has worked before, but this Avalon is not the place I used to know.
Yeah.
I've not been the same man since I died. I regret nothing.
Okay, so at least he's admitted it. Gotcha. Alright. See, there's a chest over here. Yeah, so at least he's admitted it, so that's something I'm not really trying to, like, use it against it, because he does admit that he wasn't the same kind of person he was. So, okay, alright. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think I'm going to call it there for now. I'm guessing I have to do this mission next, so yeah, then. But yeah, I'm quite enjoying this game so far. Again, I'm not very good at the combat, like, as you can tell, so... But his hurt because I wasn't able to properly plan out stuff, and I'm not really... Yeah, I don't really plan things out like this. I'm much more in the heat of combat kind of thing. So I'm going to keep playing this in my own time. I'll keep recording it, obviously, but it might be a while till the next video. Although I do intend to check out the King Arthur mobile game thing, the King Arthur Legends Rise, I think it's called. I see it everywhere, and I thought, that's like a very cool video. Little did I know how badly that game's gonna mess me up. Oh, my old naive self. Okay, so this is Excalibur. He's holding Excalibur. So if you know that Caliburn exists, because you've given the name Caliburn to the dragon, why didn't you make it Caliburn? You know what Caliburn is, because you named the dragon after it. So what...
Arthur,
Hector.
this war has been
Sir Ector. Ector. There's no H. It's Sir Ector. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. We can keep going. Have they made... Have they tried to make... Have they tried to make Uther Pendragon a good person in this? Oh, why? Why? Why must you hurt me so? What have I done? Oh. Why must you hurt me like this? What? What is this? Princess? No, she's not. What? Hold on. What was that? Guinevere is not a princess. And also, why is she wearing knight armor? No, why? No, she's not. She is not a knight. She is not a princess. No, she does not personally take up arms on the battlefield. She is a fucking lady. She's a lady who becomes queen only because she married Arthur. That's it. She's not a warrior. She's not a knight.